Hi guys, thank you for coming to my YouTube channel and watching another video. I really appreciate it. The title of this video is going to be Unleashing Our Ugliness, and what I mean by ugliness is not your face or your body. I'm talking about people who intentionally hurt other people, or people who are really mean the first time you meet them, or really standoffish because they feel like they have a defense mechanism built up, so they don't really want to meet new people or get introduced to new people. Those are the type of people I'm talking about. Usually those people have dealt with some type of trauma or hurt in their lives, and their defense mechanism is, nope, I'm not meeting no more new people. You're not finna get me to be hurt no more, right? Usually those type of people that I work with really have a hard time with meeting new people because they've been hurt before by a person and they just don't want to deal with that kind of trauma again. And so with my life coaching business, I like to do a 3-step process in order to get them to, break down some of those walls and get them to, understand that meeting new people could be a blessing. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you can interact with that could take you to the next phase in life and help you progress to be a better person. So the first step to this process of unleashing our ugliness is forgiveness. Forgiveness is key when you want to move on to the next stage of life and become a better person, because if you hold on to any type of hurt or wrongdoings that has been done to you, you can't progress as a person in the way in which you need to in order to become your best version of yourself. So 2 steps to forgiveness, right? First step to forgiveness is forgiving yourself, because a lot of times we know we shouldn't allow the things to happen to us that does, but because we either love the person or because they're family, we allow it anyway, and then we beat ourselves up about it in the end for allowing it, and that causes us to um, build a wall of defense mechanism to where you won't let anybody else in. And part 2 of forgiveness is forgiving the person or the people that have wronged you. If you hold on to hurt or resentment or bitterness, it only eats away at you on the inside, and the person who usually hurts you is off living their merry life, having a good time, and they're fine, and you on the meantime are just blocking all kinds of blessings by holding on to any hurt or anger that you may feel. Part 2 to the process is accountability, right? Which is a subsection of the forgiveness. Accountability is understanding that you allowed something to happen to you that you know you shouldn't have, and understanding that you did that and now you need to move on from it. We all accept things that we shouldn't sometimes in life, but the key to that is making sure we don't make the same mistake twice, and we don't accept those kind of things after we realize that's not what we want. Sometimes it does take people a few times to understand, okay, I don't like that aspect of a person. I don't like people to treat me this kind of way. It's okay to understand that, but as long as you get that and you don't keep allowing it to happen to you, I think that's the progressive part, and that is what allows you to become the best version of yourself. And finally, part 3 of this process is the healing and the moving on part, which is the most difficult part, because society tells us that if someone hurts us or someone wrongs us, we should just X out that person forever and just never speak to them again, never talk to them again, and just sweep it under the rug and keep on moving. If you don't heal from a situation, you always allow that person to have some type of power over you, and you can't ever move on from it. If you want to heal and move on from something, you have to relinquish the power, unleash the ugliness, and give that person back the hurt they gave you, so you don't walk around with it, nor do you sprinkle it onto other people. Because as the saying goes, hurt people hurt people, and it's really awful that you allow someone to hurt you and then you turn around and hurt other people. And it's sometimes an subconscious thing. You don't do it on purpose, but because you walking around with it, it's really hard to not pass off that negative energy and that aura, and it's just it's really hard, and you don't want to be that way for your life, because you don't know what kind of blessings you're blocking in the meantime. To get a more in-depth visual or understanding of that type of 3-step process, you can go to my website and book an appointment if you feel that you need the services. My website and my information will be following this video, and it'll also be linked in the description. And I know people like, oh, I don't know her, she doesn't know me, what if I don't like the service? Look at here. first session is always free, because I do understand that you don't know me, I don't know you. You may not like what I have to say, you may not like my approach, and that is fine, because we're all different people, and you know, we all are not going to like the same things. That's totally fine. But that's why first session is just free, so you can get to know me, I can get to know you, and we can figure out what kind of rapport we're going to build, and if we're going to like each other, and if we're going to be a good fit for each other. So go visit the website, check it out, send me an email if you have any questions or concerns, and if you feel like I'm a good fit for you, please by all means book an appointment. Share this video, tell a friend, and tell a friend, and tell a friend. I greatly appreciate it. And always remember that everything is okay in the end, and if it's not the end, if it's not okay, it's not the end. It's love here. Have a good night.